Brothers and sisters, a very important topic, although it's not very new one. We heard many times, but we have our carelessness, we don't put in practice. The masjid is not an ordinary hall, place. This is the dearest parts of the face of the earth near Allah. Masjid is the best piece of land to Allah wherever there is masjid, even though it is a very humble masjid, very small size. Still, it is the best place, best piece of land. And the worst one to Allah is the marketplace. And a Muslim will feel very connected to come to the masjid. Whenever he is in the masjid, he feels peace, he feels ease. It is not something, uncomfortable for him. Al-masjidu baytu kulli taqi. So every muttaqi, the masjid is his own house in a way that he feels comfortable to stay here in the masjid to come to pray. It's not difficult for him. It's not that he doesn't enjoy coming to the masjid. And 7 categories of the people will get shade under the shade of Allah in the day of judgment, or there will be no shade available. Among them is, rajulun qalbuhu mu'allaqun bil masajid. They attached that the person whose heart is attached to the masjid, he feels always connected. One prayer finished, when next prayer is coming, he's always keen, always waiting, and he doesn't delay, nothing stops him. His heart is mu'allaq, attached to the mosque. He is the one who will be getting the shade under the shade of Allah in the day of judgment. Every time one comes to the masjid, Man ghada ila al-masjid aw raha, a'adda Allahu lahu fil jannati nuzulan kullama ghada aw raha. If anyone goes back and forth to the mosque to attend the prayers, Allah will prepare for him a feast in paradise as often as he goes back and forth. Every time you come to the mosque, your feast is being prepared in Jannah, in paradise. There are some adab of coming to the masjid. Number 1, our clothes should be washed clean, not carrying any smell, and using ether perfume, using miswak. These many of the adab of the masjid. When coming, entering with the dua, leaving the masjid with the dua, coming before sitting down to rakah salah, all these many other hadith mention many of the adab of the masjid. Most important one of the thing I would like to focus, when we come to the masjid, we must make sure my clothes is clean, pure, washed. It's not for 6 months. Somewhere, using your jacket, overcoat, we need to be now and then cleaning, washing. You may don't feel because you are using it every day. You used to that. There is no other way feeling to you, but somebody beside you finding so much, that odor is disturbing him. You need to make sure that it is washed. One needs to have the miswak before coming to the mosque. In a hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if it is not very difficult every time, I could be making it is obligatory before salah. You must have your teeth clean with the miswak. Many people who are having some kind of a stomach problem, may they have some other issues, they have some, carry some bad smell. If somebody, beside you, you are really cannot focus in the salah because too much is strong. Sometimes all of us experience. Those beside us staying longer time, not eating anything. Maybe you are fasting or having a longer break between the foods, between the meals. It causes so much bad smell. You don't realize, but somebody beside you, it feels very strongly. He cannot focus. Sometimes myself, it happens that I'm praying beside me someone. I can't even look forward. I have to do it this way, turning my face. So strong. I don't know why people will not check themselves. So coming to the masjid with all this adab is very important. When you come to the masjid, we should remain silent, praying. If prayer is delayed, you have done your sunnah, waiting for the Jama'ah, then carry on with dua, istighfar, and you don't talk to each other. Then you'll be losing the reward. And while you're talking, somebody is praying sunnah, you'll be committing sin. Going back to the smelly thing to eat before salah is prohibited. In a hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man akala thuman aw basalan falyatazilna aw falyatazil masjidan waliyaqud fi baytihi." Whosoever eats garlic, raw garlic or onion should not come close to our mosque. For the angels are harmed, they are also harmed. Al-malaika tata'adza bima yata'adza fil malaika an-nas. So they get also hurt by your bad smell. And we enter masjid with wudu, pray 2 rakah salah, and don't rush. Even the Jama'ah started, don't rush. Goes with normal speed of your walking. And if whatever you find in the Jama'ah, which rakah you join and complete after Imam is finished. But don't run. Don't run. Some of the Sahaba are running. Prophet ﷺ said, "What happened? You are running when I was leading Salah." They said, "Ya Rasulullah, you started. We are a bit late, so we are rushing." He said, "Don't rush. Come with a normal speed of walking. Whatever you find with the Imam, do, and then you complete rest after Imam finishes the Salah." And also, many other that we are not allowed to make any announcement in the masjid for lost property. In hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Man sami'a rajulan yanshudu dallatan fil masjid, falyaqul la raddaha Allahu alayk, fa innal masajida lam tubna lihada." If you hear a man announcing in the mosque about some object which he has lost, tell him, "May Allah not return it to you." For the mosques, it's not built for that kind of announcement. Also, buying, selling, or any kind of announcement or related of that is prohibited. إِذَا رَأَيْتُمْ مَنْ يَبِيعُ أَوْ يَبْتَاعُ فِي الْمَسْجِدِ فَقُولُوا لَا أَرْبَحَ اللَّهُ تِجَارَتَكَ. If you see someone buying or selling in the mosque, say to him, "May Allah not give you any profit in your trading, in your business." So raising the voice in the masjid is not allowed, even though you are not praying. Somebody, always people after salah, leaning in the walls, and again started talking, gossiping. Even here in the foyer, people are praying sunnah. When especially there is Janah is taking place, many people are coming, then people always rush to start talking after salah, immediately, while many other people are praying. That is prohibited, not allowed. In hadith, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he was doing i'tikaf, فَسَمِعَهُمْ يَجْهَرُونَ بِالْقِرَاءَةِ, he found some of the musallis who are praying maybe their own nafil salah or tahajjud or reciting Quran, they are raising their voice, loudly reciting. فَكَشَفَ السِّتْرَ, he removed, his where he was in a tent, having shelter, he removed this and he said to them, "Ala inna kullakum munajin rabbahu, fala yudiyanna ba'dukum ba'da, wala yarfa'u ba'dukum ala ba'din fil qira'ah." He said that you should not, raising your voice with the tilawah, okay, that he should be mindful of whom he is conversing with. The musalli, other one is having his own salah, own dua to Allah. Don't disturb him by your own louder recitation. And you should not raise your voices against each other in recital of the Quran itself even. If Quran recitation loudly is not allowed in the masjid when other people are praying, so how you'll be allowed to talk? One of the important adab of the masjid is Allah yahjuza fihi makanan. Some of the ulama said فقد اعتاد بعض الناس أن يحجز مكانا بفرش أو سجادة أو وضع عصا خلف الإمام ونحو ذلك. Some of the people got habit, they reserve a place, they leave a prayer mat and they come and then it is reserved for them And even though they are late, they will be coming, crossing all people's shoulder to come to here. This is completely not allowed at all. You are looking for good reward, but you may go back with losing it. So these are the important adab, brothers and sisters. Many other adab, time is short. So I would like to say in the end, please, have it in your mind, you are in the masjid. Especially when people will be, somebody, there is small space, there is no gap much. Somebody came from the second row to join you in the first row, you are very angry. So you make an issue, you raise your voice and say, you became angry, the shaitan tell him, you become angry as well. And the both of you, many times it happened, we are saying staw, and you are arguing, raising your voice against each other. Many times it happened. Allah, this way, you are entering salah with this anger, that you insulted someone, you trail off someone, you shouted at someone, and then you say Allahu Akbar. No. You thought you are better, you are bigger, you can shout. It's completely against Allahu Akbar. With all this argument, and you go to pray, what you are praying now? Ittaqullah, ittaqurab. May Allah give us tawfiq. بارك الله لي ولكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم بما فيه من الآيات والذكر الحكيم وأقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب فاستغفروه وتوبوا إليه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم